event promises to be a spectacular showcase for pet enthusiasts featuring the latest trends, products, and insights in the world of pets. I am thrilled to welcome you to the upcoming 6th edition of Petex India 2023, set to be held at Hyderabad from December 22nd to the 24th. As we gear up for this spectacular Pet Expo, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed sponsors for their generous support making this event a reality. A special thank you to our sponsors and partners for gracing this momentous occasion with your presence. A big thank you to Mr. T.G. Srikanth for being the driving force behind Petex India 2023. Your leadership and dedication have been instrumental in bringing this event to life. I am thrilled to invite Mr. Srikanth to kick off this event with his insights. Mr. Srikanth, your presence and words will undoubtedly set the tone for an exceptional Petex India 2023.
Thank you, Deepshika. Members of the press, you're all welcome. I thank all the members of the press present here for having accepted our invite and coming over here. I also welcome my dear partners who have put faith in Petex and Hytex and contributed really to shape up the Petex in a manner that I'm going to explain very shortly. Petex has shaped up very well. Without all of your support, I don't think it would not have been the way it is today. Outset, happy to announce the 6th edition of Petex to be held at Hytex on 22nd, 23rd and 24th of December 2023. As I said, this is the 6th edition. We have had 5 editions before. Petex has, when it started initially, it started as a pure B2C show. Over the time, we have been moving towards making Petex a B2B show. So this is a transitional time for Petex from a pure B2C to a B2B Expo. So today, what you will see from the last edition, the transition started from the last edition. So you will see more of a trade expo kind of a show now. I would like to recall my statement made in the curtain raiser last year. See, I said there is a huge jump in pet parenting during COVID. And we saw a huge jump in petting. It was estimated that over 2 crore dogs across India are under adoption. And almost about 40% of this is about cats. Cats have also caught up. So 40% of the petted dogs is assumed to be the cats that are getting adopted. And I'm happy to say Hyderabad is supposed to be the city with the largest number of cats that are adopted in the country, in India today. As a consequence of all these developments, I spoke about the fallout and huge abandoning of pets and requirement of responsible pet parenting. That was our initial step during the last edition, where we spoke about the increased pet parenting, the fallout, and the necessity of a responsible pet parenting. 6th edition takes forward this to the next level. Our commitment to fostering responsible pet parentship, promoting sustainable practices, and driving economic growth within the industry remains unwavering. Petex India is not merely an exhibition. It is a commitment to building a community that cares deeply for the welfare of our furry friends and understands the profound impact they have on our lives. I thank Dr. Sri Reddy, founder, and Ms. Archana Naidu, managing partner of Seven Oaks Pet Hospitals, by joining us to promote this cause by being title sponsor to this edition. Seven Oaks Pet Hospital that is coming up in Hyderabad is an ultra-modern healthcare facility for pets. Ms. Archana, who is present with us now, will give more details about the hospital in some time. We have a knowledge sharing leadership conference on day 1 and day 2, where renowned speakers are lined up who will share their knowledge and experiences on pet care. Dr. Fadi Mohammed, founder and CEO of Vetwork from Cairo, Egypt, will be present, and he would present on robotics and artificial intelligence in preventive healthcare. Dr. Ahmad Hassan, again from Vetwork, Egypt, will present on digitalization and advancements in veterinary hospitals. On day 2, we have a panel moderated by Dr. Madhurita Gupta covering the subject of pet industry future with leaders of pet product manufacturers as panel members. We have about 50 veterinarians from across the country who are coming to attend this leadership conference. We are also introducing in this edition of Petex the concept of therapy dogs. A therapy dog provides comfort and companionship to people who are facing a range of illnesses and disabilities. Therapy dog helps to boost morale, increase social interaction, and even help reduce anxiety and depression. This form of therapy derives from the human-animal bond, the mutually beneficial calming relationship that can form when interacting together. We have a renowned certified canine behaviorist and certified therapy dog trainer, Ms. Subhadra Cherukuri, founder of Wagville and Miracle Equine Center, Bangalore, taking a workshop on 23rd of December 2023. The Day 1 conference opens up with a roundtable discussion on indie dogs. The discussion will be moderated by Ms. Archana Naidu and discusses on the management of indie dogs in residential colonies. It will also dwell on the necessity of adoption drive for indie dogs. Mr. Lakshmikant, founder of Pet Folk, is our pet care partner. He is into pet grooming with a range of ultra-modern grooming facilities, including mobile grooming vans. I am very thankful to him for taking up basic grooming for pets for free during the Expo. We have Progressive Canines, who will be our activity partner for dogs. They will not only be engaging the dogs and pet parents coming to the Expo, but also demonstrate dog sports like agility, obedience, etc. They will also demonstrate security dog performances. Ms. Chanshekar, founder of Progressive Canines and well-recognized dog trainer, will explain in detail what will be his range of activities in the Expo. We have an exciting breed meetup to this edition of Petex. We have scheduled meetups for 6 breeds to meet over 3 days. It would be a feast to pet lover to see tens and hundreds of one breed getting together and playing amongst them. Our partner Felica is doing this activity. Ms. Hema Bhanu, founder of Felica, is here. They are also the founders of a food brand called Danchikottu. They are with us today, and they will explain as to what kind of dog breed meetup is lined up at the show. Apart from this, we have lined up exciting games and activities for dogs over 3 days, including dog fashion shows. Now moving on from dogs, coming to cats. An international cat championship show is on day 2 and day 3. The competition is recognized by World Cat Federation and is conducted by Indian Cat Club. We expect about 200 cats to participate in the competition. The judges are being flown in from Russia. Mr. Yasser Jabri, General Secretary, Indian Cat Club, is with us today. He would elaborate a little more on the championships. We have display of exotic fish in about 50 aquariums. We will have freshwater, we will have saltwater fish at display and the exotic variety. We also have birds and exotic animals on display. Mr. Chandrakant Reddy, owner of Chandu Pets, is here with us today. He would be displaying a range of exotic animals, exotic birds during the Expo. Expo has about 50 exhibitors with products and services covering pet food, pet healthcare, pet fashion, lifestyle accessories, toys, priced at 412 for adults and 267 for kids. The ticket is valid for entry into Hyderabad Hyderabad Kids Fair too. These two shows are being held parallelly in the venue. So each of these entry tickets have the entry for both the shows. I would like to mention that we have organized for a dog demonstration after our press conference. We have also organized, Mr. Chandu has been very gracious to bring in some of his exotic animals and birds for display. So we have display of exotic birds and animals today, and we also have a dog activity display by Progressive Canines after the show. After that, we will have lunch that will be followed. So I would request all the members to be patient, go through the event. I would now request Ms. Archana Naidu to say a few words.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Shrikant, Harshita, and Vinod for putting up this whole show together. We're very happy to be a part of this Petex show as a title sponsor. So I am representing Seven Oaks Pet Hospital as the managing partner India. The promoters are Sri Reddy and Sandhya Reddy, who are from Tampa, Florida. They are established veterinarians who have passed out from the Hyderabad Veterinary University. They've gone back to the US, established a very successful practice. We have 7 established hospitals and almost 50 satellite clinics, very well operated in the US. The promoters have been traveling to India for a while now, and then they've noticed that the animal healthcare in India is nearly not out there when it comes to being managed professionally. We have a lot of clinicians who are doing an excellent job, but there is no facility for handling the pets and pet care under one roof. So before I actually delve into that, I'd like to just give a few statistics about how we stand as a community in the pet care industry right now. So Shri already spoke about the pet owner population in India. So this is very rapidly growing post-COVID, and we have noticed that Indian veterinary healthcare market size is also expected to grow from almost 1.15 billion in 2023, which is this year, to 1.74 billion in 5 years. So with an annual cumulative growth rate at about 8% annually. So we can only imagine how big this whole industry is going to get within no time. However, when you talk about pet parenting, there is a huge lack of awareness in the way people are dealing with their pets responsibly, and there is a lack of robust and systematic approach to how pet care industry is also treating animals. So driving innovation and customer experience was the primary goal for us, and we wanted to make Hyderabad a veterinary capital of India. So this is the vision that Seven Oaks Pet Hospital has, and with that vision we are launching into Hyderabad. The first facility that we'll be opening is in road number 44, Jubilee Hills. This is probably the largest commercially owned hospital in the country. Innovation, empathy and expertise in vet medicine is the core mantra for our organization. And this facility is going to have a lot of faculties. It is going to be a multi-speciality hospital. Experts to deal with oncology, veterinary medicine, orthopedics, cardiology. We have a blood bank. We have diagnostics. We'll probably be the first company that's getting an MRI into the company for pets, for companion animals. We are getting a CT machine. It's already on way. Ultrasound, X-ray, and of course ambulatory services is also something that we are offering. We are also offering an animal, crematorium. So till now only GHMC has been offering this. So this will also be, offered to citizens across. And one of the best things about this whole, we are the profits from our hospital are going to be diverted to our foundation, the Hermione Duncan Reddy Foundation, which is going to be helping the animals, who are in need. So the stray animals that are on streets are going to, benefit from, the spoils of our profits that we'll be making. And when I talk about a few specialities of our company, apart from the, medical amenities that we are talking about, we are going to be working on, creating exclusive externships with the Veterinary University of Hyderabad, which means we are going to absorb, students from the Veterinary University and then create externships for them. They're going to be trained with us for a period of 1 year and we'll be absorbing them. And the second thing is, we'll be the first company that will be fear-free certified company. Let me just explain in a minute what you mean by a fear-free certified company. All our technicians, our employees, everybody who's working at Seven Oaks Pet Hospital is going to be trained on how to deal with pets, so that these pets do not fear coming to the hospital. The environment is going to be made conducive to them, so they feel welcome and they feel comfortable coming to us and getting treated here. So all our employees are getting trained in that. We also have plans, and we have actually submitted proposals to the government. GHMC is working in collaboration with us. There are proposals underway. We want to microchip dogs. So there are a lot of ABC programs that are going about in the with the GHMC in multiple localities. But there is no proper tracking mechanism when it comes to understanding, apart from the chipping of the ear that we traditionally follow for the microchip. The dogs that are neutered right now. So we want to introduce microchip into the dogs that are being neutered right now, so that through that we can keep a track of their vaccinations. We can keep a track of their ABC surgeries. And it becomes much more easier for the government also to tackle this problem more responsibly. We know that the government is also struggling without much support from the citizens in this aspect, because the stray animals are growing by leaps and bounds in the state and city right now. So I guess I'm covered with most of it. I'd really welcome the press to actually come back and see our facility and really understand what we have to offer. There is going to be a pet grooming, pet boarding. So we can board almost about 100 animals with us. So that's also being offered. And feline medicine is also going to be one of our priorities, with pets in cats in Hyderabad growing in large numbers. So I don't want to take off much more time than this. I'd like to hand over the mic to Lakshmikant, who's sitting next to me. Thank you all.
I'm Lakshmi here, founder, CEO of Petfolk. As Sir said, we are not only into grooming. Petfolk is like one-stop solution for all pet needs and information. We have onboarded almost 100 hospitals with Petfolk. Whoever wanted any need, anything related to pet, we are there for them. We have very recently turned one of the malls in Hyderabad into a pet-friendly mall, first time in India. Yeah. So we are doing a lot of things related to pets. Everything, anything, whatever you wanted, you can come on Petfolk. It's an app. It's a web app, it's an app, everything, whatever we wanted, you wanted for pet, it can be obtained from Petfolk. Coming from training, boarding, everybody are onboarded with us, and any pet parent, if they want any services, they can come into Petfolk and they can opt for anything. Yes, we are into grooming, because we have seen that everybody claims to be a groomer, but the grooming is not happening properly. So we have properly brought some professional groomers and we train them. We have first of its kind, the state-of-art technology pet grooming vehicles going in Hyderabad. We have launched very recently pet grooming two-wheeler bikes, where the people will be going to their homes and doing the grooming at their home at convenience at very economical prices. We are coming up with pet grooming centers, with pet cafes and all kind of things. We are opening up our pet grooming centers in Hyderabad, Rajahmundry, Vizag, Vijayawada, everywhere. So you will be seeing a lot of differences, lot of changes in Petfolk after Sankranti. So we are hoping for the best. everybody in this room is some way or other way dedicated to pet industry, and what these people are doing is a very great job, because bringing all the people onto one platform so that everybody, whoever is a pet parent, come down and see what they are getting new things onto the for their pets. So looking forward to it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Chandrasekhar. I'm founder and CEO of Progressive Canine. Thank you so much, Srikanth sir, Harshita, and Vinod Garu, to provide us this opportunity to showcase our skills. We are the activity partners with Petex. So, as I said, one thing I always feel and believe in is spreading awareness and knowledge to people. So that is what, through dog sports and activities, we do at Progressive Canine. We have services ranging from basic obedience training till almost like high-end working dog training, like protection dog. We also train dogs for explosive and narcotic detection. We have given dogs to National Security Guard. We have provided security to Mr. Jindal himself personally. And then we also have dog given to many other sectors like that. And what we do again is what we believe is training the pet owner themselves. We don't like to train dogs and showcase our abilities through. So we show our dog and say this is how it has to be trained, and we include the pet owner to come and experience that process of training a dog. So that's exactly what we are trying to do with our activities also. So we have agility and basic obedience competitions organized for these 3 days on 22nd, 23rd and 24th of December. We also have one more wing called Progressive Canine's PSA Club, where any pet owner who want to experience or take their dog to the next level, we help out in our club actually. So we have demonstrations from basic obedience, agility, protection and security dogs, and advanced obedience also. We also believe and also want to showcase our dogs, how reliable they are when they come out in public. So let's say, for example, a dog who's pulling non-stop, they can probably listen in your own vicinity. But then when they come to public, they start jumping on people and all that, right? So we want to showcase all of that. So we can also help them out later after the event is done, or through the event. I think I'll be present over there to discuss a lot of things about how pets can be trained and all of that, right? So we have some talks also in our demonstrations. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, thank you so much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Hytex Management, for giving us this opportunity. I really appreciate what everybody is doing over here after listening to all the contributions that they are doing. So, I'm Hema Bano. I'm founder and CEO for Felica and Danchikottu. So, we are the hospitality partners for Petex India 2023. Let me give you a small gist of what Felica is all about. So, we have started as a very small e-commerce store in our 1 BHK. But today we have grown into a pet-friendly cafe and a bistro, which is world's largest cafe, which is spread across 1.5 acre. It's always necessary not only to pet pets, but also to socialize them. We have always dreamt of building a project which will give that experience to pet parents and all pet lovers, and that's how we made this project into reality. And it has been a glorious 1.5 years in this industry for us, and we loved how people are encouraging a project like this. To be very precise, we are the first cafe or a launch space who has a dedicated pool for your pets, a grooming and spa center, and world-class food and beverages for all pet parents and the crowd of Hyderabad. There's no such projects across the world, but we dreamt of bringing a place like this, and we are happy that people are loving it, enjoying it, and missing it also. Not only pets, people of all ages love to come to a place like Felica and spend their day. And we are very happy that people are finding it worthy. So far, we have conducted around 50 plus pool parties for the very first time in India. We have started the trend of first breed meetup concept in India. We have conducted around 20 plus breed meetups for 10 plus more breeds of pets. Every single time we conducted a breed meetup, we were a hit, And when we continue to do it, we hope we will be a hit. And we are very happy to collaborate with Petex India this year in launching this community building activity like breed meetups for the very first time in Petex. We are very happy that they have actually shown interest in a concept like this, and we are looking forward to pet parents bringing all their pets, and it's going to be a wonderful show. I request press to highlight this show altogether, because how great it would be to find so many pets at a single time of same breed. It is going to be quite exciting and quite animative as well. We are looking forward to that. And so far we have 100 plus memberships enrolled in Felica. We have started a membership program also for giving that premium feel to the customers and pet parents, where they can utilize all the services in the place. Not only this, last year also we have been the hospitality partners for Petex, and we feel very elated to share that we have served and hosted around 10K plus customers during the Petex event. The footfall was great, expecting the same this year also. Not only these, we have conducted multiple pet activities in our place at Felica, like we have conducted many paw painting activities, we have conducted pet sundowners, we have conducted breed meetups, and multiple pool parties and multiple pet friendly events at the place. Apart from this, we have been actively contributing in our CSR activities like feeding the stray dogs, doing adoption drives, and also being part of the rescue operations. And I'm extremely proud to share this, that we will be continuing to do all this and being part of another brand, Danchikotu, a sustainable cloud kitchen brand. It's being driven with a cause, and when I say the cause, we always believed in giving employment opportunities to senior citizens and women in the rural regions of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So that is the reason behind launching a project like Danchikotu, and together coming and being hospitality partners for Petex is a very great opportunity. And one last thing that I would like to mention is Felica is not only into the hospitality industry, but we are also into technology for pets, where we are very much working on the R&D part and creating an AI-based tracker for the very first time, a made-in-India product for pets. If anybody interested to know more about it, do let us know. And everybody who is in the hall, if you have some time today or any time in between, do come to the Felica launch and experience the aura of the place. Request you all to spread the word. Thank you all so much for giving this opportunity. It's a very great platform to be. Thank you.
Here once again, from past 6 years we are doing this thing. So from past 6 years we are with Hytex, and we are doing this show with them. Coming to the Indian Cat Club, this is the dream we have seen in 2012. From then we are in this, and we are working on this. Now we are with the cat members of 800, and we are going to do a cat show in Petex this time with WCF with 200 cats and 10 different breeds. In there with Maine Coons, Persians, British Shorthair, exotic Shorthair. In ICC, we also do the betterment for the cats. We even train people to how to take care of the cat on the street as well. And we also help them to get them spayed as well. And microchipping is one of the biggest issue for the cats right now in India. So we are helping them with that as well, with the pedigree.
Good morning, everyone, and a big thanks to the press for coming here, and a big thanks to the Srikant Garu, Harshita Garu, and Vinod Garu for giving me opportunity again and again since 2017. So we have collaborated with them. Myself, Chandrakant Reddy, from a founder of Chandu Exotic Pets. We are into the exotic pets like dogs, birds, cats, rodents, reptiles, and many more. So since 2010, we have the stores running in Hyderabad, and we have clients all over the states, and we are proud to say that We have many exotic pets, and this year we are going to exhibit many pets like reptiles this year. So for every pet lover, it's a dream to interact with the pets and spend some quality time with the pets. So this is the opportunity given by the Petex. So don't miss this opportunity. Every pet lover have to visit here and spend some quality time with our lovely exotic pets. Thank you.
Let me introduce Ms. Manasvi. She's a dog trainer who will assist Felica's breed meetup and help parents understand the training requirements and she'll take up the dog training part. She'll tell more about what she's about.
Good morning, and I'm really excited to be a part of Petex. I am a dog trainer. I'm the founder of Jewela's Dog Care, and we're a team of 3 people. We provide doorstep training for pet dogs in Hyderabad. We specialize in pet dog trainings and basically help pet parents with the day-to-day problems they face when they decide to coexist with a different species. At Petex, I'm going to be a part of the breed meetup organized by Felica, and I'm going to be there to sort of guide pet parents through the meetup also as to how they can help their dog socialize better. If there's a conflict happening there, I will sort of get in and help sort it out. And also, whatever anybody can sort of approach us and ask us about the problems they're facing, and we're there to guide them. Thank you very much.
What society should be doing to avoid recurrence of such incidents in future? That's one question. And second is, Mr. Srikanth has been mentioning that this is not just an expo, but we are trying to build a community. And to build a community, we need a favorable ecosystem. And Chandu has been associated for a very long time, and now pet adaptation is on the rise in the country, and so also in Hyderabad. Besides the routine pets that are adopted, are there any rare species which are, if they are adopting something, and maybe you can enlighten public on those things also. These are 3 questions.
I would start with your first question. Maybe the others also would like to say something about it after I say. When you're talking about this example, Ramgaru, about the dog scaring the delivery boy and he jumping out and falling to his death, fundamentally there is a requirement of a pet getting socialized. That is a basic requirement. In fact, what you see in Petex today is so many dog trainers getting associated. There is a huge requirement of a pet parent understanding the importance of socializing his pet. As long as he is going to keep his pet caged up or tied up, these kind of responses are bound to happen. So the awareness among the pet parents about socializing is what is required. That is what, in fact, Petex is trying to talk more about socializing requirements. Earlier, if you see, there are a lot of communities which are anti-pet. There are, even today you see, there are some communities where the pets are not allowed. Pet walking in the communities is not allowed. But over a period of time, this is changing. Hyderabad had one of its first dog park in the country. So the socializing has been initiated. Over a period of time, I am sure such incidences would go down as and when this education or awareness by the pet parents that the socializing is required. Any others who would?
I would like to add to that.
We see that these dogs, when we adopt them, they also go through their own experiences before walking into our households. So socializing the dog and getting it ready for adaptability to human conditions is a challenge. So that is where trainers like Manasvi and Chandrasekhar and all these people come into picture. So anybody who's willing to adopt a dog or adopt a stray animal for that matter, or even an animal that you're buying from probably a breeder or adoption or whatever, I think the first fundamental would be to take the dog through a trainer. One of the fundamental things that Shrikant also, I mean, you had also raised a question about is how do you build an ecosystem? I believe there is a huge responsibility on the government and this community that's sitting here also, that we need to raise awareness. Now, how do we build this communication across the communities is something that we all have to come together and decide. We can't put the responsibility entirely on private organizations or the government. But as a pet, community, how do we come together and raise the awareness? I believe we all need to look for avenues to collaborate instead of operating in our silos that we are currently doing. And these kind of platforms actually bring us together, and then we are in a position to meet with each other and decide on these things. And as far as the dogs caring the delivery boy is concerned, and the allowing of the community, I mean pet in the communities, there are multiple rules that have come out, the mandates that have come out through the government. There are so many acts that are supporting pet parents from having pets within their communities. But there is a high level of awareness and education that is required. So this is something that Seven Oaks will be focusing on very stringently over a period of next few years.
Are you ensuring your dog is leashed? Are you ensuring your dog is well behaved? So as to live in a society and not trouble other people who are not dog lovers. Would we like a human peeing somewhere or pooping somewhere? No. Would we like a human child leaving their poop somewhere? No. So why would we expect a person to be okay with our dogs leaving it? So I think that responsibility falls on all of us as pet parents. Okay, when we're organizing a show like this, maybe we can have an awareness campaign within the show, helping people understand their dogs better.
In fact, ma'am, if you see what Ramgaru asked earlier, or what you would like to know this, see the spreading of awareness of socialization, the spreading of requirement of your dog or cat getting trained. When I started my address, I started by saying that what Petex is carrying forward is a responsible pet parenting. See, what I mean by responsible pet parenting is just not about abandoning, it is not just about one particular aspect of the pet. It's about the overall thing about, how you are able to. See, dog is no more your backyard animal. It has moved from your backyard into your bedrooms. Yeah, it is a part of your families today. So how are we taking that particular responsibility? Petex is all about that, and I am sure platforms like this is something which is going to spread the awareness. The platforms like this is something that is going to educate pet parents and the communities.
Because all non-pet parents started hating the pet parents, and there was a very big drift. So we have called a Supreme Court lawyer and a High Court lawyer. We have formed a thing, and we went to each and every society. Almost we have covered 40 societies. We went to the societies. We have taught all the pet parents what are their rights. At the same time, we have made them understand what are their responsibilities. Because you can't just, a non-pet parent may not be liking your pet the way you like it. So you have to have a leash on the pet when you go out, and you have to be responsible. So we had a lot of conferences, like almost 25 conferences whole year between pet parents and non-pet parents. If everybody in this room can do the same kind with their pet parents whoever are coming, I think this problem is a very minute problem which can be sorted out. Thank you.
So to answer your second question, population is growing. We have a very exclusive roundtable that's being held on day 1 on the 22nd at 11 a.m. We'd really encourage the press to actually come down and listen to the roundtable, because we have experts from all over the from multiple segments. We have an NGO, we have international experts. Dr. Sri Reddy is also going to be there. And we have Dr. Mr. Arvind Kumar, who's the Special Chief Secretary for MAUD, participating from the government angle. So what are the initiatives that the government is taking towards this? We will also get to hear it from him first hand. So I'm really encouraging the press to attend that day.
So having experience of what is socialization and what is being friendly and what is training. So I think people just get confused with these three terms. You know, socialization is like letting the existence of anything and everything around them. It is not like being friendly, going jumping on people and all that. There's a lot of difference between these two terms. Like socialization is just an existence. I just repeat it. Socialization is nothing but accepting the existence of anything and everything around them. It doesn't mean that going and jumping. I mean, we as friends, like, you know, we are our friends, right? We jump, we party and do all of that. So what is socialization? Now you try to understand that in human terms on how to put it across with the animal terms, right? And second thing is, of course, like I said, awareness is very important. Everyone in their own, space, or like, you know, everyone, we are all from the same industry. Everyone has to continue doing these awareness programs. It shouldn't be charged. It should be available to everyone. It should be free. Such a great platform is Petex, right? So I think we have thousands of people coming here, pet owners and individual people also coming here. I think we should take it forward this way. I think it's thank you so much again for this opportunity.
Registered with the government, you can adopt any pet, like snakes and other pets too. There is no, yeah, yes. We have a lot of varieties of snakes this time. Yeah, snakes.
After the dog is fast catching up as a pet, so iguana, it's a giant lizard. It's a giant lizard. It's fast catching up as a pet. We have invited pet parents to come. We have organized dog activities like dog sports, demonstrations, dog activities, dog plays. We have fashion show for the dogs. We have dog breed meetups. So in all, we are expecting something like 1,000 dogs to be present over 3 days in Petex. Petex already is one of the largest shows on this particular topic in the country. See, we have about enthusiasts. We have, like I said, you know, we are moving towards a B2B show. A B2B to C, I would gladly say that, you know, it's only Petex that really is doing that, and we have international participation too through their Indian counterparts this year. We are seriously discussing with international pet Expo experts in Italy with whom we are discussing. Very soon, I would say very soon, maybe from the next edition itself, we will also see the international participation in Petex. It is now almost what I explained about the show. It is not just about an expo. We are trying to bring in the industry. We are trying to advocate the policies. We are trying to bring in the responsibility of the petting. It's an overall concept of the industry that we are trying to drive through Petex. Sixth edition of Petex inaugurate Kabotondindi on 22nd, 23rd and 24th of December. I am very happy to announce the inauguration on 22nd. Petex lo basically 4 pets will be focused on. dogs, cats, fish and birds. ఈసారి there is going to be an exotic animal section also. సో డాగ్స్ గురించి అయితే డాగ్ బ్రీడ్ మీటప్స్ ఉంటాయి, వేర్ యూ విల్ సీ హ్యూజ్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ dogs coming together of the same breed. It will be a feast for the eyes. Please come. Dog activities lo manaku dog fashion shows undabothunnayi, dog games undabothunnayi, and lot of demonstrations, security dog demonstrations anandi, obedience dog demonstration anukondi, agility activities for the dogs anukondi, all these demonstrations untayi. It will be a very exciting section for the dogs. And as far as cats is concerned, International Cat Championship jaragabotundi from day 2 and day 3. Judges from Russia are coming in to judge the best cat. Indian Cat Club dwara chestunnamu cat championship. Around 50 to 60 variety of exotic fish display lo untundandi. You will see a very exhilarating variety of fish that will be displayed. దాంతో పాటు ఫిష్తో పాటు బర్డ్స్, ఎక్సాటిక్ యానిమల్స్ డిస్ప్లే ఉంటుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి అన్ ఓవరాల్ పవర్ ప్యాక్డ్ ఎక్స్పో అబౌట్ పెట్స్. ఇవి ఒకటే కాకుండా పెట్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అండ్ సర్వీసెస్ చాలా డిస్ప్లే చేయబోతున్నాము.
అంటే సార్
పెట్ గ్రూమర్స్ ఉంటారు.
ఒక అలవాటులా ఉండేది.
అవునండి.
నౌడేస్ ఇట్స్ ఒక బిజినెస్ లాగా ఒక రంగం, ఒక సెపరేట్.
కరెక్ట్ అండి. పెట్ ఇండస్ట్రీ, పెట్ అనేది ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఇండస్ట్రీగా కన్వర్ట్ అయిపోయిందండి. బికాస్ మనం కోవిడ్ తర్వాత పెట్స్ అనేది చాలా ఎక్కువ అడాప్షన్ చూసాం. అంత పెద్ద అడాప్షన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఫర్ ద పెట్స్ కూడా చాలా పెరిగిపోతుంది. సో ఆ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ను మీట్ అవ్వటానికి ఇండస్ట్రీ హ్యాస్ టు స్టార్ట్. బేసిక్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ రెండండి. పెట్స్ ఇంతగా పెరిగినప్పుడు యాజ్ ఎ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్, పెట్ న్యూట్రిషన్, పెట్ హెల్త్ కేర్, ఈ రెండు ఆర్ కమింగ్ అప్ యాజ్ ఎ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ సెక్టర్స్ ఇన్ ద పెట్ ఇండస్ట్రీ. సో పెట్ హెల్త్ కేర్ డెవలప్ అవుతూ ఉంది, పెట్ న్యూట్రిషన్ డెవలప్ అవుతూ ఉంది. దెర్ ఆర్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ సర్వీసెస్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్. ఐఎమ్ హ్యాపీ టు సే దట్ మన చాయిస్ ప్రకారం ఫుడ్ సర్వ్ అవుతోంది. ఫ్రెష్ ఫుడ్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ కావాలా మన డాగ్కు, ఫ్రెష్ ఫుడ్ ఈజ్ అవైలబుల్. ప్యాక్డ్ ఫుడ్ కావాలా, వెరైటీ ఆఫ్ ప్యాక్డ్ ఫుడ్ ఈజ్ అవైలబుల్. So all these facilities that are there, dog trainers anukondi, dog hospitals anukondi, dog food manufacturers anukondi, accessories anukondi, boarding places andi. Manam ippudu adopt cheskuntunnamu, manam ekkadiko ellala, appudu mana dog ni ekkadunchi ellala, mana pet ni ekkadunchi ellala anedi oka pedda samasya. There are lot of pet boarding places in Hyderabad today and across the country. So our dog boarding places are participating in the Petex, showing their services. ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఇంకొక ప్లేస్కు మనము రీలొకేట్ అయినప్పుడు ట్రాన్స్పోర్టింగ్ అవర్ పెట్ ఈజ్ ఎ హ్యూజ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్. మెనీ పీపుల్ డోంట్ నో హౌ టు ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ దేర్ పెట్, వదిలేసి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు. సో వీ హ్యావ్ అ పెట్ రీలొకేటింగ్ పార్ట్నర్ యాజ్ ఎ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ పెటెక్స్. హీ విల్ display the services that he gives for the pet relocation. So you don't have to abandon your pet, you can happily, safely relocate your pet wherever you are moving.
So pet animals కేటగిరీలో కొన్ని రెగ్యులర్గా మనం పెంచుకునే వాటితో పాటు వైల్డ్ యానిమల్స్ కూడా కొన్ని ఇప్పుడు పెంచుకునే దానికి వస్తున్నాయి కదా.
వైల్డ్ యానిమల్స్ అని చెప్పకూడదండి. I would say different varieties of animals are also coming up. ఇప్పుడు డాగ్స్ మాత్రమే చూసేవాళ్ళం. డాగ్స్తో పాటు మనం క్యాట్ ఈస్ క్యాచింగ్ అప్ వెరీ ఫాస్ట్. క్యాట్తో పాటు స్లోలీ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇగువానా అని ఒక ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ గార్డెన్ లిజార్డ్ అంటారు, పెద్ద లిజార్డ్ అంటారు. సో ఇగువానా అడాప్షన్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ అప్. ఎస్, petting, the umbrella of petting is definitely growing. Multiple varieties of animals are getting. Snakes are also getting adopted. మనకి ఈస్టర్న్ కంట్రీస్లో చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంది, ఇండియాకు కూడా వస్తూ ఉంది. Pet industry itself is growing. The main focus is going to be responsible parenting అండి. ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి అంటే ఇంత ఎక్కువగా పేరెంట్ వచ్చిన పెట్టింగ్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత దేర్ వాజ్ ఎ హ్యూజ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఇన్ యూనో మనం అదేదో కంపానియన్షిప్ కావాలని కానీ ఇంకొక డాగ్ని చూసి చాలా సంతోషపడి మనం అడాప్ట్ చేసుకోవడం మొదలుపెట్టాం. కానీ డాగ్ను అడాప్ట్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ఆ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్ ఏంటి అని తెలుసుకోకుండా అడాప్ట్ చేసేసాం. సో పెటెక్స్ ద్వారా మనం చెప్పబోతా ఉంది వాట్ ఆర్ ద సర్వీసెస్ అవైలబుల్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద product available, how happily you can maintain your pet is what is the consequence of Petex.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు డేట్స్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ
22nd is the opening day, 22nd of December, 23rd and 24th, 3 days ఉంటుంది Expo in Hytex, Hyderabad.
ఏ రోజు ఏమేమి ఉంటాయి?
All 3 days, all activities ఉంటుందండి. Day 3 నాడు we have an award ceremony. Day 1 and Day 2 నేను చెప్పినట్టు చాలా యాక్టివిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి, చాలా కాంపిటీషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఛాంపియన్షిప్ షోస్ ఉన్నాయి, లైక్ ఫ్యాషన్ షోస్ కానివ్వండి, బ్రీడ్ మీటప్స్ కానివ్వండి, అజిలిటీ షోస్ కానివ్వండి, ఒబీడియన్ షోస్ కానివ్వండి. ఈ షోస్ ద్వారా ఎన్నుకోబడిన పెట్స్ను అవార్డ్ నైట్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ Day 3. సో Day 1, Day 2 ఈజ్ యాక్టివిటీ, Day 3 ఈజ్ యాక్టివిటీ ప్లస్ అవార్డ్స్ స్టేజ్.
తెలంగాణ హైదరాబాద్ వైడ్గా ఇన్వైట్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఓవరాల్ ఇండియా నుంచి ఇన్వైట్ చేస్తున్నారు?
మనకు ఆల్మోస్ట్ మోర్ దాన్ 50 ఎగ్జిబిటర్స్ ఉన్నారండి డిస్ప్లేయింగ్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అండ్ సర్వీసెస్ ఇన్ ద ఎక్స్పో, అండ్ దే ఆర్ అక్రాస్ ఇండియా నుంచి వస్తున్నారు, నాట్ జస్ట్ హైదరాబాద్.
ఓకే సార్,
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
నా పేరు చంద్రకాంత్ రెడ్డి. నా పెట్ స్టోర్ వచ్చేసి చందు ఎగ్జాటిక్ పెట్స్ సన్ సిటీలో ఉంది.
చెప్పండి, ఈ పెటెక్స్లో మీరు ఎప్పటి నుంచి పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తున్నారు? ఎందుకు దీని మీద ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వచ్చింది?
నేను పెట్ హాబీస్ట్, చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి నాకు హాబీస్ పెట్స్ అంటే 2017 నుంచి మేము ఇక్కడ ఎగ్జిబిట్ చేస్తున్నాం ఎగ్జాటిక్ పెట్స్ అన్ని.
మీకు స్టోర్ స్పెషల్ స్టోర్ ఏమైనా?
చందు ఎగ్జాటిక్ పెట్స్ అని సన్ సిటీలో స్టోర్ ఉంది. అన్ని కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎగ్జాటిక్ పెట్స్ లైక్ రెప్టైల్స్, బర్డ్స్, డాగ్స్, క్యాట్స్, రోడెంట్స్ అన్ని.
అంటే మీరు ఏమేమి చేస్తూ ఉంటారు ఈ పెట్స్కి సంబంధించి?
అన్ని మాకు వచ్చేసి మేము బ్రీడింగ్ చేస్తుంటాము, వి సేల్, ట్రేడింగ్ ఉంటుంది, దెన్ వీటి సర్వీసెస్, వీటి ఎన్క్లోజర్స్ అన్నీ A to Z వీటికి సంబంధించిన అన్నీ దొరుకుతుంది. నథింగ్, ఐ ఫేస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ విత్ ద హ్యూమన్స్, నాట్ విత్ ద పెట్స్.
యాక్చువల్గా మీరు ఇందాక ఒక మాట అన్నారు, పెట్స్ అనేది అసలు అందరికీ అలవాటు కావాలి, భయం ఉండకూడదు, పిల్లలకు కూడా అలవాటు చేయాలి అంటే ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీరు ఎట్లా తీసుకుంటారు?
బేసికల్గా ఏంటంటే పిల్లలకి ఇదొక టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ అనమాట. పెట్స్ అనేది ఈ ప్రపంచం వేరే, ఈ వరల్డ్ వేరే ఉంటుంది. సో ఎప్పుడైతే వాళ్ళు భయపడకుండా వీటిని పట్టుకుంటారో సో అప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి భయం అనేది ఇవన్నీ ఉండవు. అంతేగాని లేదా ఒక ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇవ్వడానికి అంటే ఇవి మిమ్మల్ని హామ్ చేయవు, పిల్లల్ని కానీ ఎవరిని హామ్ చేయవు అని చెప్పడానికి ఒక జస్ట్ ఒక చెప్తున్నాం అంతే.
ఈ పెట్స్ ఇదంతా కూడా ఒకప్పుడు ఒక అలవాటు లాగా, ఒక వ్యాపకం లాగా ఉండేది. ఇప్పుడు ఒక బిజినెస్ లాగా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతూ వస్తుంది. ఒక కుక్కను పెంచుకోవడం వేరే, ఆ కుక్క కోసం దానికి ఫుడ్ దొరకడం, స్టోర్స్ ఏర్పాటు, దానికి సంబంధించిన ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అన్ని, దాని కేరింగ్, మనం బయటకు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు బోర్డింగ్ చేయడానికి, రీలొకేట్, ఇలాంటివన్నీ డెవలప్ అవుతూ వస్తున్నాయి. దాని గురించి యాజ్ ఏ ఒక దానికి మీరు ఏం చెప్తారు? మీ పెట్
ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ అన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, సరే వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు బిజినెస్ అవుతుంది, పెట్స్ బిజినెస్ అన్నాం. సో ఇవి మనకు రోడ్ పైన దొరకవు కదా ఫ్రీగా తీసుకొచ్చి చేయడానికి. సో దీనికంటూ సమ్ డిఫరెంట్
అంటే ఒకప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి ఓన్ గా ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకునే వాళ్ళు, ఇప్పుడు ఒక బిజినెస్ లా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుందంటే ఈ పెట్ అనేది
అంటే ఫుడ్. ఇది ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఫుడ్ అంటున్నారా, డాగ్స్ ఫుడ్. సో అప్పుడు అందులో ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే డాగ్ ఫుడ్, హోమ్ ఫుడ్ ఏదైతే ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తారో చాలా మందికి అది ఎట్లా ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలో తెలియదు, జస్ట్ బాయిల్ చేసి ఇచ్చేస్తారు. సో డాగ్ ఫుడ్లో ఖచ్చితంగా న్యూట్రిషన్స్ ఉండాలా, ప్రోటీన్, మల్టీవిటమిన్స్ ఇవన్నీ యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఇవన్నీ అందరికీ తెలియదు కాబట్టి జస్ట్ చికెన్ ఆర్ ఎగ్స్ ఆర్ రైస్, కర్డ్ రైస్, సంథింగ్ ఏదో ఒకటి ఇచ్చేస్తారు కదా. సో అందులో అన్ని మల్టీవిటమిన్స్, ప్రోటీన్స్ అన్నీ ఉండవు, వాటికి కావాల్సిన న్యూట్రిషన్స్ ఉండవు. సో దట్స్ ద రీజన్ ఈ డాగ్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ ఫుడ్ అనేది చేస్తున్నారు, కెబల్ ఫుడ్ అనేది. అందుకే అందులో మల్టీవిటమిన్స్ కానీ, వాటికి కావాల్సిన న్యూట్రిషన్స్ కానీ, ప్రోటీన్ కానీ, ఫైబర్ కానీ ప్రతి ఒక్కటి ఉంటుంది అందులో.
జనరల్గా ఈ పెట్టింగ్ చేసే దాంట్లో కామన్ పీపుల్ చేస్తుంటారు, మీరు అంటే కొంచెం ఎక్స్పర్ట్గా ఉన్నారు, కామన్ పీపుల్ మాలాంటి వాళ్ళం పెట్టింగ్ చేసే దాంట్లో జనరల్గా జరిగే మిస్టేక్స్ ఏంటి, వాటి వల్ల పెట్స్కి వచ్చే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏంటి?
బేసికల్గా ఏంటంటే పెట్స్ అవి ఎవరిని హామ్ చేయవు, బికాజ్ ఇవి టేమ్ పెట్స్ కాబట్టి బాగా టేమ్ ఉంటాయి. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి వీటిని మేము హ్యాండ్ రేస్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి ఇవి ఎవరిని హామ్ చేయవు. ఎవరైతే మీరు అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారు కదా, మీ బేసిక్ ఎవరైతే ఇప్పుడు పెట్ హాబీ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారో మీరు భయపడకుండా, అంటే ఫస్ట్ మీలో ఒక భయం తీసేసి భయపడకుండా వీటిని కరెక్ట్గా హ్యాండిల్ చేస్తే ఇవి ఏమీ అనవు మిమ్మల్ని. అండ్ ఒకవేళ మీరు రాంగ్ హ్యాండిల్ చేసి భయపడుతూ పట్టుకొని కింద పడేయడం ఇట్లాంటివి చేస్తే వీటికి పాపం దెబ్బ తాకుతుంది, అదంతా ఉంటుంది. సో మీరు భయపడొద్దు, ఫస్ట్ మీరు భయపడకుండా మీరు కరెక్ట్గా హ్యాండిల్ చేయాలి.